Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B.I. Double, here to bring you night one of Moto Kombat 2. We have a great tournament, as you can see on your screen, and I don't quite know if you can see the face of the man next to those question marks, but you are about to see a huge surprise here in HCW. Also, the rest of this first night tournament, absolutely insane. But we are wasting no time. We are kicking it off. The main event, Jeff Powell is back in an HCW ring for the first time in well over a year. Been doing his thing. He is the Supernova Pro World Champion, and he's going against the man who is a former world champion in his own right, a multiple time world champion in his own right. Not only that, but a man who won his first world championship from Jeff Powell almost 10 years ago. Victor Black still trying to get his footing after losing the Fallen, losing the feud with Superstar. He can't win for losing. Needs to step it up here tonight at Moto Kombat 2. Will he be able to get it done, or will the main event prove that he is just that? The main event. The top draw. First round action in Moto Kombat 2 kicks off next. And Victor Black is in the building. Marching his way down to the ring, ready for first round action. And for the first time in over a year, the main event, Jeff Powell, is back in the HCW arena. The Supernova Pro World Champion. Looking to stake his claim on a company he helped make famous. The original leader of the Triple Threat. And it is opening match time. Victor Black, main event, Jeff Powell. Moto Kombat 2 is live, and Jeff immediately started off with an overhead belly-to-belly, showing that size and strength advantage over Victor Black, rolling through into that stutter step neck breaker. And another belly-to-belly. This one would have threw him into the third row if it wasn't for the ropes. Now giving Victor Black a taste of his own medicine, working on the neck here. Jeff off the ropes, takes down the ref, drops the axe handle, but Victor able to roll out before it connects. Victor taking advantage, snap suplex. back to his feet. Jeff Powell shot off the ropes. And Victor Black with a spinning neck breaker of his own. Staying on his opponent there. Low elbow. Kick to the gut. Another neck breaker. We know what Victor Black wants in this match. Can he get it done? He now hammerlocks the left arm. Pulls back on the right with that modified Tequila Sunrise. Off the second with that beautiful elbow drop to the chest. And Jeff Powell is down. Victor pulls him back to his feet just to take him back with yet another snap suplex. Powell able to break that grip with that punch. Still showing he's got some athleticism left with that perfect standing drop kick. I haven't had to call a standing drop kick in a while. I forgot what words were. Left hand cross faces, just rocking the entire face of Victor Black. Big right hand turns him around, going for the German. Victor not having it, back elbows his way out. Turns Jeff around, shoots him into the corner. Looking to follow it up, putting the bigger man up top, thinking high impact offense. Powell not having it, back elbow. Diving clothesline off the top. And that knee drop right to the top of the forehead. That is classic Jeff Powell. Right hand now off the ropes. Low flatliner from Powell. That's something I've never seen from him. He puts Victor Black up on the shoulders. Drops him throat first on the top rope into the first cover of Moto Kombat. Victor able to kick out at 2. Seemed to do nothing but infuriate Jeff Powell. Back elbow from Victor, runs in over the shoulders, hangs on, yet another neck breaker. Weakening that neck for the blackout. But before we get to the blackout, stretching the main event with that Steiner recliner. Slides out the back, picks both ankles back to his feet. Powell there. Beautiful swinging neck breaker. Giving Victor Black a taste of his own medicine here. The ref goes down for the cover. Only a count of 1. Ref a little out of position there. I would say that would be a 2 count. Powell drops the elbow. Now splits the uprights. Stomps the guts. Victor pulled back to his feet just to be snapmared down. Going for the headbutt. Victor Black not having it. Elbows in response. Goes for the slam. Powell over the shoulders. Grabs a hold. Beautiful belly to back suplex. High angle. As he rolls Victor onto that center shield. Drops the axe handle. Powell whips him into the corner now. Has a hold of Victor Black, puts him up on the top turnbuckle. Runs in, eats a big boot. Victor with a diving clothesline of his own. And it looks like Victor Black was busted open, possibly from that axe handle. I see blood. And I also see a tossing suplex. The clothesline from Black as he follows it up with a second. Ducks one from Powell. Catches him on the way back. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Victor wasting no time. Has him hooked. Darkness falls. Play into the crowd here. Needs to focus on the main event. Knee drop right to the chest. Into the cover. Powell able to kick out at 2. Victor Black is bloodied. You can see it on the top of the paint, but will it be enough as he looks to set Jeff Powell up for a blackout? Grapevines the legs dead center. Jeff Powell having flashbacks to that world title match from 10 years ago, and the main event forced to tap out. Victor Black begins his ascent back to the top of the mountain with a submission victory over the main event, Jeff Powell. Powell was in control early. You see that nasty swinging neck breaker. Towards the end. Off that leaping clothesline, followed up with a knee drop. Pull him back to his feet after the pin attempt here. Darkness falls. And a blackout. Too far away from the ropes, cinched in deep. Nowhere for Powell to go. Victor needs to win 3 more matches. Excuse me, 2 more matches. 1 down, 2 to go. Needs to go in the back, get that forehead taken care of, and get ready for the next round. So we're about to take an updated look at the bracket here with Victor Black moving on. He will take on the winner of our next match. That will be the leader of the Dynasty Club, Trustin Banks, going 1-on-1 with Azrael. The man who bought the world title versus the man who put the ultra-violent title on the map. Trustin Banks just coming back from injury a couple of weeks ago. The Dynasty Club have been forced to go it alone as of late. No leadership. And they have done a damn good job now with Banks back. Can he lead by example and push the Dynasty Club past Azrael here in Moto Kombat 2? Or is Trustin Banks willing to go bankrupt as Azrael begins his ascent back to the World Championship that he started this televised era with? Azrael has been more accustomed to the brawling style as of late. Will that be enough to get him through tonight? We'll find out next on Moto Kombat 2. As Trustin Banks makes his way out to the ring in that money green. Trustin Banks, a former world champion, former hybrid champion, knows what Moto Kombat can do for a career. Last year's winner was Damian Fuerte, who would then go on to win that world title, and coincidentally enough is walking into this year's tournament world champion as well. But standing in Trustin Banks' way It is the Earthbound Angel. Azriel slowly making his way down to the ring. Azriel ready to go to war. I have watched Fergal Flynn sleep. It's kind of fun. He mumbles, he runs his mouth like that in his sleep. It's great. First round matchup. Justin Banks and Azriel. Is Azriel going to use that strength advantage, put Banks into the corner? Nasty right hand from Banks, no clean break. Azriel grabs a hold of the wrist lock now and gets transitioned into a top wrist lock from Justin Banks. Do not let the bad attitude fool you. The kid can go. They lock up one more time. Go behind from Azriel. Up and down with the takeover into the side headlock. A right hand for his troubles. These two back on their feet again. Azriel grabs a hold into the neck breaker. And for those having fun with Fergal Flynn's tweets, you will see Fergal Flynn at Moto Kombat Night 2 tomorrow. And Azriel taking a page out of Justin Banks' playbook, rake in the eyes. I used to speak whiskey. Justin Banks looking to get it back on his side. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Now takes him down with the arm. Drops the leg across the inside of the elbow. Trying to hyperextend the left elbow of Azriel. Banks catches him over the shoulder arm drag, but walks right into a jawbreaker. Azriel, big shot to the shoulder, spinning around, holding on to the wrist, into the DDT. Now it's Banks' turn for the jawbreaker. Goes low with the boot and a neck breaker of his own. These two trading combinations. Azriel rolls to the outside to retreat, regain, recompose himself. And he eats a right hand from Banks. Slow falling elbow drops to the chest, making Azriel wait for it. And now taking a trip in Azriel's playground. Beautiful fisherman suplex. It was absolutely perfect. Bridged and all. Even bridged on the outside when you can't get a pin. Pulls Azriel up, goes for the suplex. Azriel able to block. Nasty forearm. Swinging neck breaker yet again from Azriel. As you do not want to fight on the playground with Azriel. They break the count right around 8. Azriel now choking the life out of Banks. Into the cover. Justin Banks kicking out at 1. Now eating those cross faces. This is a much more aggressive Azriel than we have seen in recent memory. sick of being overlooked here in HCW. Stomps out the knees, goes for the neck breaker. Banks able to break the grip into a neck breaker of his own. Back and forth action continues here. Knee drop to the back of the neck from Banks. Stomping on the arm, now waiting. Another knee to the back of the neck. This one holding it in, just rubbing Azrael's face on the mat. And violates Wizard rule, eats a drive-by neck breaker. I swear we need a neck breaker counter in this match. We're at like 10, easily. Azrael has Banks up, drops him across the top turnbuckle. Now giving him a taste of his own medicine, stomping out the ankles. Pulls Banks away from the ropes. Now stomps right through the chest. Hooking up those legs for the Romero special. No, just jamming both knees down into the mat. Azrael working on the lower extremities now. Goes for the right hand, blocked by Banks, eats a gut shot, but too slow to recover. Whipped around, snapmare down into the headlock. Azrael looking to wear trusting Banks down here. Banks on his way back up. Breaks the grip with a pair of elbows. But again, Azrael too fast. Back on the offensive. But Banks almost suckered him in there with that DDT. Spiked him in the corner. Azrael up. High velocity reverse DDT from Banks. Pulling Azrael away from the corner. Turns his head sideways just to stomp the non-painted part of the face. Pulls him up to a knee. Azrael rolls out, but right back into the clutches of Banks. Snapmare down. Going for that right hand. Eats a back elbow. Another drive-by neckbreaker from Azrael into the cover. Count of two. Banks able to kick out. Now a nasty right hand to the jaw. Goes for the kick. Banks out of the way to his feet with a Russian leg sweep. Banks waiting for Azrael to get back to his feet. Has him hooked. Trust fund on the center shield. Back press hooks the leg. And Azrael kicking out at 2. Nasty round kick. Looked like it caught him right in the side of the temple. Banks drops the knee yet again, staying on his opponent, not letting the 2 count discourage him here. Goes for the cutter. Steve Taylor making 20 bucks. Banks, though, able to sidestep that low kick from Azrael, snapmare him down into the headlock. Fans behind Azrael here as he climbs back to his feet, breaks the grip with the elbows, goes low with the boot, drive-by kick, caught him right in the forehead, into the cover. And Banks able to kick out at 2, but not much stank on the kick out. Azrael wasting little time here. Hooks trusted Banks up, and he's bloodied. Fall from grace. Shoots the half, hooks the leg. And Azrael moving on to the second round. There you see one of the drive-by neck breakers. I believe that was the second. Banks would recover back to his feet. Set up a trust fund here. Azriel would be able to kick out at 2. As he got to his feet, drive-by kick would bust him open from another angle. You see the boot scrape across the forehead. Banks able to kick out, not much behind it, but you're not kicking out of a fall from grace. Azriel celebrates his victory. Moving on to round number 2. Azriel pumped. He knows what this tournament means. So we are going to go back, take another look at the updated brackets. So we now see our second round starting to shape up. We know Victor Black will meet Azriel in round 2. Time to see what the rest of round 1 looks like, as Steve Taylor goes one-on-one with the GOAT himself, Wizard. And longtime HCW fans know what they're looking at. That is not just any Wizard. Dark Wizard, Kishin Wizard, call it what you will. Something about this man with the black, it's a whole different person, man. I've seen Wizard take out 4 guys in 2007 and a Kishin Wizard run. Can't even say it correctly right now. But Steve Taylor been putting on incredible match after incredible match as of late. Lost a couple triple threats, but was not pinned in those matches. Hoping tonight, just like Victor Black, this tournament can elevate you to a whole nother level. And Steve Taylor knows he wants that missed cutter money, and he wants this Moto Kombat victory. Can he get past the GOAT? We find out next on Moto Kombat. Steve Taylor, sudden death, makes his way into the building. Ready to go to war with an old rival. Almost a newfound confidence, even with not winning every match. Since the breakup of the triple threat, Steve Taylor has found his confidence. He's making t-shirt money, making missed cutter money. Fans behind him once again. He knows the tall task that stands in front of him here tonight. So we await the entrance of the greatest of all time. And Kishin Wizard looking to make a statement here. Walking around with Damian Fuerte's World Championship. That is not going to look good. Fuerte not even paying attention. He has the day off. Fuerte will be in night 2 of Moto Kombat. And Wizard coming out here with his title, signifying that he will win this tournament. He will take that title. Statement being made on an entrance alone, no words needed. Steve Taylor, Kishin Wizard. Round 1 action of Moto Kombat 2 live. Nasty inverted atomic drop to start things off. Steve looking to follow it up, going for the suplex. Wizard blocks the first attempt, goes over anyway. And for those unfamiliar, any new viewers, we have Moto Kombat named after Enji Moto, HCW legend, Hall of Famer, man who helped start this company. Not only that, but trained some of the greatest, including Wizard, Iceman, and Superstar. So see Steve Taylor after taking Wizard down with the nerve hold. Don't know how much good that'll do you in a Wizard match. If you want to work on anything, you got to work on the legs to avoid those kicks. Wizard fights back, punch to the gut, runs in, Space Tornado Ogawa. Taylor set off the ropes. Wizard tried to catch him coming in. Steve Taylor able to bump his way out of it, take control, put Wizard into the corner. Now introducing his face to that top turnbuckle. Steve Taylor now stalking Wizard. Sends to the second rope. Waits for Wizard to get to his feet. Diving neck breaker. Going for the slam, but Wizard holds on over the shoulders. Reverse DDT. Wizard tries to run in, caught with an arm drag. Steve has an answer so far to start things off. He puts Wizard up on the shoulders, goes for the neck breaker, but Wizard shifts his momentum, rolls off the shoulder into the arm drag. The elusiveness of Wizard, something else. Same with those highly educated feet. Low drop kick to the temple. Steve turned around with the right, and a sweet and sour suplex out of Wizard. Wizard shoots the half into a quick cover. Steve able to kick out at one. Wizard knew that was not going to win the match, but he's forcing Steve to use that energy for the kickouts. Boot to the lower back, goes for that rolling somersault senton. Steve able to get out of the way, but Wizard back to his feet quick, runs in, eats the Gamagiri. Jawbreaker from Wizard. Ducks the clothesline, does not see the second one coming. Now full mount. Steve Taylor raining those lefts into a cover of his own. Looking to do the same thing. Stomp right to the face. Now this time right hands. Steve Taylor very aggressive here tonight, knows he has to be. Now taking a page out of Wizard's playbook with the Dragon Sleeper. Does not have that one locked all the way in. Wizard knee escape out, back to his feet. Saw him coming though, sends him off the ropes. Steve with a Thez press, more rights. Steve Taylor just throwing those hands here tonight. Something we do not see often. Wizard over the shoulder with the judo toss on the way up though. Gonna stay on Steve. Don't let him get rolling. The clotheslines. Catches the boot. Switches hands. Trips out the back leg. Wizard has him hooked. Falcon arrow from Wizard. Into the cover. Only a 1 count. Steve able to fight back yet again. Breaks the grip, runs in, clothesline, ducked by Wizard. Go behind. Half and half suplex. Usually the precursor to the Wizard kick. And tonight, like most other nights, somebody's going to sleep. Big outside spinning heel kick. Wizard not done here. Pulls Steve up to his knees. Kawada kicks to the forehead. Steve got back to his feet, but eats that open hand slap, a palm strike to the jaw. Backdrops Wizard over, violates Wizard rule, hot shotted on the top rope. Wizard slingshot leg drop. Pulls Steve back to his feet. Snapmares him right down. Boot to the spine, into the cover. Looks like Steve Taylor busted open off that Wizard kick. Still able to kick out at 2 after that combination from Wizard. The Wizard looking to end it all here. Setting Steve up for a cyclone. Steve Smart tries to stay close to the ropes. Wizard drags him away into the cover. And Wizard moving on to round 2. You see, it was all Steve Taylor in the early stages of this match, putting a pause on Wizard. Falcon arrow. It would all come to a close here. There's the outside Wizard kick. The precursor sweet and sour suplex. Boot to the spine. And a Wizard cyclone. Oh man, he hung his legs up on the top rope so that jaw snapped even harder on the shoulder. As we get ready for our last match of round 1. We're going to go back, take a look at the brackets. And our last match of round 1 is a rematch of a rematch of a rematch of a rematch. The next chapter, I'll say it, the greatest rivalry of televised HCW. Showtime and Bake. They have both put on multiple Match of the Year candidates. They have won Match of the Year. And we couldn't even narrow it down. We gave the entire Best of 3 series Match of the Year. They've gone 45 minutes on weekly TV. They've fought at pay-per-views for world titles. They have main evented Smokeout. And now here we are yet again, Showtime versus Bake, this time in the first round of Moto Kombat. And how great does a tournament have to be to know that this could legitimately main event the whole tournament, and it's a first round matchup? That speaks to the depth of the HCW roster. So who will walk out victorious here and move on to round 2? We'll find out next. Showtime in the building. About to block that hate. Showtime pumped up for tonight's action. A man he calls friend, a man he calls rival. Looking to steal the show one more time. Hopefully Skeevy Ray got the pyro budget for tonight. As we await the entry. And I am interrupted by quite possibly my favorite entrance gear of Bake, and that's saying something because he just did Kratos a couple of weeks ago. Now rocking the Sub-Zero here at Moto Kombat, paying tribute to the name and the man. Fun fact, Enji Moto is almost 60 years old. He will still put the paws on you in Mortal Kombat. Bake looks ready for a scrap here tonight. I hate that the red light of his entrance makes it look purple, though. I promise he wasn't going for a Rain cosplay. See, he even got the scar. I dig it. Cold as ice and typical Bake fashion. Runs in to start things off with a DDT. Now more crossfaces. Seen a lot of crossfaces tonight. Bake, one of the first people to start throwing those crossfaces. People saw the effectiveness. Also the effectiveness of that right-handed German suplex combination. Bake staying on him. Stomp into the modified gut wrench. Not letting Showtime get rolling. Bake knows better than anybody. If Showtime starts using that speed and striking ability, the match is over. So Bake gonna stay on him. Back elbow from Showtime. Snap jabs. Do a little dance. Shimmy shake, right hand. Right to the jaw. Waits for Bake to make his way up. Turns around, swings in, rolls out with that DDT. Athleticism on full display from Showtime. Showtime pulls Bake away from the ropes into a quick cover, forcing Bake to kick out. And I'm just now noticing that Bake has the gloves that look like Sub-Zero's ice going up his arms. And I like this outfit the more and more I look at it. Sends him off the ropes. Bake, though, able to dodge the knee. Another big German suplex. Welcome to Toss Township. See what I did there? Showtime, though, runs in, up and down, old school style head scissors. Showtime off the ropes. Low spike Rana. Snapmare's Bake down, looking to slow him down. But Bake with that back elbow to the face. And a side belly-to-belly suplex. Nobody does a side belly-to-belly suplex anymore. It bothers me. Everybody goes overhead. Bake throwing that strength out. Now has Showtime up on the shoulders. Drops him across the top rope. Bake up to the second. Second rope Fat Boy Splash, driving the oxygen out of the body of Showtime. Now a good old-fashioned stomp to the face. Showtime up on the top of the shoulders. Fat Boy combo. Showtime kicking out at two, showing some of that resiliency. And a Steel City Lariat, glancing blow though. Did not get all that. Showtime playing a little bit of possum there. Arm drags him, snapmares him down. Showtime off the ropes, flipping neck breaker. Running through Bake with the clotheslines. Ducks one, short super kick. Showtime feeling it. Looking for the low super kick. Bake out of the way. But caught. Headlock driver from Showtime. Now sending him into the corner. Putting the boots to Bake. Looking to put him up top. Bake with the boot. Goes for the diving lariat. Showtime catches him with a power slam, using Bake's own momentum against him. Something Showtime could never do off his feet. But with 260 pounds flying at you, momentum is a bitch. Bake snapmare down. Iceman. I said Iceman. Showtime. Up and over. Boot to the jaw. Phoenix splash. Standing corkscrew moonsault. Showtime showing the athleticism. Round kick to the chest. Now off the ropes one more time. Goes for the Rana. Bake snatches him out of midair with a drop toe hold. Setting it up. Turns him around with the right forearm to the back of the neck. Man, get out of here. So we take another look at it from multiple angles. Showtime's face just inches away from that bottom rope as Bake shoots the half, hooks the leg, and Showtime rolling that shoulder at 2.5. Showtime using the leg strength, shoves Bake back. Showtime wasting some time here, needs to stay on Bake while he's down. Pop-up kick. Now looking to set it up here. Shotgun boot, caught Bake clean on the jaw. Another corkscrew moonsault of the standing variety. Pulls Bake to his feet. High elevation reverse DDT, deceptive strength. Big combo from Showtime. And Bake able to kick out at 2 this time. And the rivalry continues when they are putting on a classic. Steel City Lariat got all of it. Pulls him to his feet. Spinning Baker bomb into the cover. And Showtime kicking out of the combo. These two know each other so well. Boot to the spine. Bake looking to end it. Forearm to the back, caught him clean. Man, get out of here on the center logo. Moves so nice we show it twice. Or should I say 3 times? And since it's the second one, it was 6 times. Back press on the logo. And Bake moving on to the second round here. But what a fight from Showtime. Finalist last year. Not able to clear the first round this year. As Bake's path of destruction continues. This is with a pop-up kick, shotgun boot. Steel City Lariat into a spinning Baker bomb combination. Kick out after kick out. But a second man get out of here would be the deciding factor for Showtime. The mutual respect between these two is something serious as they put on another classic here at Moto Kombat. And round one is over. So we go back, we're going to take a look at the updated brackets. As we get ready for round two. Victor Black versus Azriel to see who will move on to the finals. Victor Black moving on over Jeff Powell with the blackout. Azriel picked up the victory over Trustin Banks with a fall from grace. Now these two meet in the semifinals of night one. It's going to be a match of the face paint. Who is going to walk out on top? Will it be Victor Black or Azriel? Find out next on Moto Kombat. Victor Black making his way down to the ring one more time. Victor Black awaits his opponent. Both of these men won their match in basically dominant fashion. And they meet here in the semifinals. Calm, cool, and collected. Azriel ready for second round action. Victor Black, Azriel, Moto Kombat round two. Fight. Starting things off with yet another neck breaker. This one rolls through into a pin attempt. Big right hand from Azriel there. Stomps out the right arm, now stretches out the left. Azriel knows he has to stay on Victor Black. Does not want his neck weakened, does not want that blackout locked in. Victor sent off the ropes, caught with a drop toe hold on the way in. Victor rolling to the outside, trying to compose himself a bit. Runs in, sends Azriel off the ropes, back elbow, drops the Earthbound Angel. Goes low with the boot, caught by Azriel. Sweeps out the leg. Now into a Boston Crab. Too close to the ropes. Beautiful belly to back suplex from Victor Black. Goes into the half Nelson Gutbuster. Beautiful brain buster. Springboards him with the elbow. Goes for that slam, but Azriel over the shoulders into the reverse DDT. As these two continue going back and forth. Cross faces from Azriel one more time. Again, I like the aggressive side here. Azriel falls off the shoulders. Now an alley-oop bomb hanging Victor Black up on the top rope. Drives the knee right into the jaw. Azriel performing on an entirely different level here tonight as he jams the knee into the mat, into the cover. Count of two. Kick to the spine, not giving Victor Black a chance to get going here tonight. And again, Victor Black did have a slightly longer road to the second round. Giving Azriel a taste of his own medicine there with that roll-off reverse DDT. Victor Black did get thrown around by Jeff Powell in the first round before eventually choking him out. Azriel was dominant in his win. You see that quick back and forth strike exchange down into the side headlock with Victor Black fighting his way back up to his feet. Sends Azriel over the ropes, forearm puts him into the playground. Diving lariat off the apron and a kick to the chest for good measure. There's one to the spine. Victor Black letting his emotions out here. Big right hand turns him around. High angle belly to back suplex. Azriel sends Victor Black back into the ring, breaks the count at 5. Now sends him into the corner. Azriel stalking him, goes to put him up top, eats a gut wrench suplex. Victor Black able to stuff that. Now beginning to work on the neck. For Tyrion DDT, Azrael not having it, buries the knee into the guts. Tries to get going, but Victor Black able to take him down. Fireman's carry, pull him to his feet, into the blackout. Can Azrael hold on here? And Azrael also forced the tap. Floated over into the cover off that beautiful neck breaker. Azrael had it, looked like everything was going good. But out of absolute thin air, Victor Black would grab a hold of that head, grapevine the legs, full blackout. Nowhere for Azrael to go. Victor Black moving on to the finals of night one. And we find out next who is going to meet Victor Black in the finals of Moto Kombat. Either way, we're looking at a finals involving some of the greatest to ever step in this ring. But will it be Wizard or will it be Bake? Coincidentally enough, just like our first match, where Victor Black won his first world title from his opponent, Jeff Powell. This one very similar, as Bake won his first world title from Wizard. Very aggressive Wizard here tonight. Bake always aggressive. And Bake does not lose big matches. At least that was always the thing. Can he keep up that trend tonight, or does Wizard move on to the finals? Find out next. Moto Kombat. Wizard still walking out with Damian Fuerte's championship. Bake making his way down to the ring one more time. Supernova here just in time for the end. Kitchen Wizard. Sub-Zero Bake. Second round. Fight. Bake yet again starts it off with the running DDT. I don't understand how more people don't get out of the way. He starts 99% of his matches like that. Just move. Or just kick him in the face. You're a wizard. Wizard getting tossed into that corner over and over again right now. Bake going for the fat guy super kick. Coincidentally enough, taught to him by Wizard. Wizard saw it coming, got out of the way, into the gut buster. Wizard with the vertical suplex. Bake reverses, sends him into the corner yet again. Wizard back elbow, butterflies the arms, goes for the suplex. Bake shifts his momentum, and a Wizard reversal. Bake pulls back on the head, throws those cross faces. There's the Wizard reversal I was referring to. And a round kick to the back of Bake's surgically repaired knee. Followed up with the Wizard special. This Wizard ascends to the top rope, something we did not see in his first round match. Going for that chop as Bake starts to pull himself up. The Wizard adjusting in midair. Bake able to block the kick. Catches Wizard. Spinning Baker bomb. Almost won him his first round match. Tries to pull Wizard to his feet. Able to break that grip one more time. Grabs a hold of Bake. Falcon arrow. Deceptive strength from Wizard gets me every time. Wizard continues to stomp out the back of the knees into the neck breaker. Ducks under the clothesline, does not see the second one coming. Bake drops him. More cross faces. Bake has Wizard up now. Takes him into the corner. Drops him down with a snake eyes. Wizard waiting for it as Bake goes to pick him up. Jawbreaker. Butterflies the arms again. Goes for it again. Gets reversed again. Fat guy Lucha. Stomp right to the painted face of Wizard. Pulls him up. Has Wizard up on the shoulders, looking for the Fat Boy combo. There it is. Now trying for a submission victory here. Steiner recliner, but he's also fish hooking the jaw. Wizard went through punishment in that first round match, not giving up here. Big right hand, turns him around, looking for the German. Wizard fights his way through with back elbows. Grabs a hold of Bake, layout reverse DDT. Open hand, palm strike. Wizard runs in with a pair of clotheslines. Sweeps out the leg. Wizard feeling it now. But Bake again, tenacious with the second clothesline. And brutal, wrenching away at the neck of Wizard. Trying to force him to tap, has a knee in the spine. Fish hook in the mouth. Wizard able to pick the ankle. Bake rolls through, back to his feet, goes low with the boot, goes for the belly to belly. Wizard claps the ears. Knife edge chop attempt, missed. Sweet and sour suplex. Snapmare's Bake down. 540 Wizard kick. Bake is lifeless right now. Wizard goes down for the pin. Bake able to kick out at 2. Wizard cannot believe it. He connected clean on the kick. Thinking about a cyclone here. Drops Bake. Same thing he did earlier in the night. Into the cover. And Bake able to roll the shoulder at 2.5. Not making it to his feet, but able to escape the loss. Wizard to the outside. Slingshot leg drop. All across the chest. Trying to drive the oxygen out of Bake's body. Goes for the slam. Bake too big. Rolls over the shoulders. Right hand. There's a forearm. Man, get out of here. Bake pulls him away from the ropes. Shoots the half. Look at the body-on-body contact with the back press. And Bake is moving on to the finals of Moto Kombat. What a hell of a match Bake has had with both Showtime and Wizard. You see that 540 Wizard kick, perfect toe. The way it cradled the jaw, he could not have hit that move any better. And there's the cyclone. Wizard all but knew this match was over. And Bake would roll the shoulder, supernova with an ovation for the GOAT. And off the man, get out of here. Bake moves on to the finals. One more person standing in his way. Bake's gonna go to the back, get rehydrated, give himself a minute as we are ready for the finals of Moto Kombat 2, Night 1. So you take a look at our updated brackets. Victor Black would take out Jeff Powell in the first round after getting the holy hell beaten out of him. Second round, Azrael would pull him to his feet. No darkness falls whatsoever, just a blackout from absolute thin air. Making his way to the finals, Bake, on the other hand, had an incredible 5-star match with Showtime in round 1. Great back and forth action, but took a lot of damage there in round 2 and has to go right back out for this finals match. The final is set. Who takes night 1? Will it be Victor Black? Will it be Bake? As Bake is just in the back chugging water. I saw him walk past me, trying to keep himself calm. Knows that the blackout can come out of nowhere. Needs to defend against that, but also defend against dehydration. Defend against being absolutely exhausted from those first 2 matches and not having a break in between this one. Victor Black able to take a little break after beating Azrael. But we are here, the finals of night 1. 2 of the best to ever do it. Generation 3 of HCW. Finals start next. Moto Kombat. And apparently we've been in a different city for every match. Still haven't fired that graphics guy, I see. Victor Black makes his way to the ring for his final match. Victor Black looks ready. And here comes Bake. I don't know how he stuffs that beard up into the mask. It always bothers me. As Bake makes his way down, ready to freeze the competition and move on to the final. The final. As your work is not over. Whoever wins this match has to take on the winner of Night 2 to determine Moto Kombat's final. Victor Black, Bake. Night 2, round 1, fight. And Victor Black throwing the combos. No, I don't. And Bake with that lucha arm drag one more time. And a Steel City Lariat early. Bake looking to get out of here, not paid by the hour. And that is all she wrote. Bake out of nowhere. Steel City Lariat. We're done here. Bake not even letting the blackout become a factor by ending the match as soon as it starts. And that is how you don't get tired out in your third match in a row. You just knock somebody out with one strike. And that's it. With one Steel City Lariat, Bake wins Moto Kombat 2, Night 1. As we see his path. And nobody had a harder path in this tournament than Bake. 3 of the greatest of all time. 5-star match with Showtime. Classic match with Wizard. One-hitter quitter on Victor Black. And Bake walks out of here your Moto Kombat 2 Night 1 winner. You can join us tomorrow at the same time to figure out who makes it to the finals against Bake. Until then, I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth. B.I. Double signing off. We'll see you tomorrow for Night 2.